because all the best jokes happen between the From Dust recap and After Dust. I'm just saying.
All right. Welcome to After Dust 14. My name is Tommie. I play Throven. I got Mike here, plays Pip, and we got Jim, the Grand Tormentor, joining us today.
Yep.
I know we got some stuff to talk about.
We do.
So why did you go back for the backpack?
Why did I go back for the backpack? And as you know,
Inquiring minds want to know.
You know what? I want to know too. God damn it, man! Like Pip is pissed. Like, what is all this fucking silly bullshit going on, man?
Why are you going back into darkness where there's an angry dwarf? You know, why
I like to answer your thing with a poem. High above the giant's table rests the spice of life. Is it high?
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
So-
beyond the more.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So my flowers were in the backpack. Why would I not go back?
Okay.
I don't know why you couldn't say that and then after
I didn't want to. I wanted to save it.
Gab, I'm sorry. God damn it.
That's what. Yeah. I mean, it was something like I figured it would be other stuff in there, but the flowers be. Once you said backpack, like, my flowers. That's the only thing. Like that's what I did. I drove in there, hesitate. I didn't sit there and argue with you guys when you said like, going back. Like I said, fuck it, I gotta go back, and just left because there was no way I was gonna leave that there.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I hope you're not asking a question I was getting ready to ask.
When all the shit was going down, was it just that chaotic and that random the way it all went that you just didn't even think about the stuff? Like, doesn't that happen in real life too? You know?
Yeah, that happens in real life. Yeah, that happens in real
Get out
life.
there, and it's like, it's one of my. I want to say this about my group, and I get to listen to all these things each week, and kind of preview it all before anybody else really does. And I hear a lot of thanks, Jim, you do a great job, and I appreciate that. But I have a great group because never do you guys question me. And when I say you left your fucking backpack, I don't get this shit like, no, I would have picked the backpack up, or no, I cast Mordenkainen's faithful hound.
Yeah.
You guys don't give me that shit, and I really appreciate it because it makes the game a lot more fun to the players out there. It's not your DM trying to fuck you; it's your DM trying to make sure everybody's getting most fun out of it, right?
I mean, but when you think about it, when you said my backpack, there's like it was dark and we just ran, and you're absolutely right because I was cooking. It was like, man,
I agree.
What else can I say? It's like, fuck, I've been there before. I gotta go back. Oh, this sucks.
Well, and it may, and that's what I like about the group as well, because we don't do that, and it plays perfectly into it, of course. And this is what I'm gonna say, and God damn it, I hope I don't regret it. But did we take that piece of the mantle? Fuck, do we even still have it? We haven't talked about it. I don't know. It's in a box of some kind. Are we still carrying it around?
Yeah, that's being which car is what Nassau, I believe.
I believe Nassau has it.
Yeah, Nassau.
Okay. Right on. But see, that's the thing. Like, wow, man. Like we just got up and got out.
Yeah. Got up and just got out, and I thought it was nice. Like, he left his golden clothes there. It was nice. It was cool. I enjoyed it because it was all surprise. It was like, oh shit. And we gotta tell Dark Elf, motherfucker, run, motherfucker. They have stubby legs, man. Fucking run. You got.
I think he did that. He did it fine.
No, he was fucking trying to run, shoot, and do all this stuff. He just fucking ran. Tell him motherfucking run.
I believe he runs faster than all of you guys.
Yeah, he runs like a 40 in the first, and these guys have stubby motherfucking legs. He could have ran. He could have been gone. And motherfucking wanted to start shooting. Like, come on, guys.
I don't.
I thought it was hilarious.
It was awesome.
You know what? I feel like Tim's character could be played by Richard Pryor. That's what I feel like.
Why? Because he's black?
No, why not? Because he's black.
Oh, why can't it be Jim Carrey?
Because some of the stuff he says, it's not a Jim Carrey type. That's like come and knock on the door and say, "I know the Alpin." And it's like,
the look on his face, yeah.
It's like,
I'm here with the Alpin.
I'm here with the Alpin. It's like, where's an Alpin?
He doesn't even know what the word means. He's just
Oh yeah, that means like demon or something.
It just seems that way. It's like,
In all fairness, though, we have played ourselves up to the Makar character, like, yeah, we're from Vulcamanar, we're the, Nassau, he's always saying the tribe of the Alpin, like we're badasses. And we are. I mean, we was eating through shit in the Wilder Dark. So it wouldn't be a stretch for him to assume that
you're famous.
The name, we carry some kind of clout.
it would be.
Let me set a scene for you though, because we set this scene. It's 1880 on a plantation, and there's a knock at the door. You're all just having dinner, and and you're rich and powerful plantation owners there, and you have lots of slaves. And then this well-armed slave, this well-armed Negro, but knocks on the door during dinner. When you open it, he says, "I'm here with the boogeyman."
Yeah,
that's exactly what happened.
That's what happened.
I agree. Yeah, he get him. But after we talk, but see, the funny thing was, here we go. Like, oh yeah, well yeah, Dark Elves got to Brock, and then here a Dark Elf shows up.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
he followed you. It all made perfect sense.
Yeah, it made perfect sense.
Like, yeah, you got them worked up, man.
But I thought we knew going through town when you made him invisible and told him wait, like they're not gonna like you. I mean, I thought maybe
it was implied. It was heavily.
I thought maybe
implied.
he would try to elude him and go someplace else, or you just hide.
Well,
I think he has a plus.
Glad it went the way it did.
Yeah,
I agree.
Okay, yeah, it's more fun this way. Yeah. It was fun.
It's made some definite drama that will be able to be used.
Well, good luck passing through Hammerhold ever again.
Yeah, well, there's going to be wanted posters, man, or there should be at least. I'm not going to give Jim any ideas. Don't forget about.
Wanted posters.
Dwarves don't use wanted posters; they use wanted statues. All right.
Yeah, wanted statues. I mean, and they didn't get a really good look at it. So.
Man, maybe you don't have to get two humans, a devil, a dark elf, and a little guy. That's all you got to say, man. Like, we're always together. It's those guys.
Well, it sucks that you guys are gonna be pointing out because the dwarves all humans look alike, so we'd just be plain humans.
doesn't matter. You just it's the math of it. Two humans. It doesn't matter. I mean, you throw the Alpin in there. So see, that's the big thing: the Alpin and the dark elf, and then there's a gnome. Oh. So yeah, if you get this group together, if there's ever you see a group of individuals that match this,
they are they are dangerous.
So this is what we're gonna do.
Casters.
We'll pay $1 a day to have Warmer Human join us. So will that make you feel?
Yeah,
I think it's I think it's definitely the tiefling and the dark.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the tiefling.
I always
call 10 humans,
but it's a tiefling. Yeah,
but you were talking about the math. I just wanted to make you feel better. I just want to make you feel better. He said, like, I think it's like if it's the 2 humans or whatever. I said, fuck it, it's the tiefling.
It's more than dynamic.
That's not us. We have 3 humans.
Yeah, that's what I was making fun of because all you had to do was say tiefling. The Alpin, that's it.
And a dark elf. I mean, there ain't no dark elves around here.
Why ain't no other Alpins around here?
Now I feel so bad because we've taken him so far from home. But he didn't like his home anyway, so yeah. It's going to be rough, man. I'm looking forward to it, I got to say. If anybody doesn't know and you're listening now, whether you're listening live or listening to it as a recording, Jim's game, this is more of an adult game, I mean, we're not doing the what is it called, like Monty Hall kind of, where like stuff is everywhere. There's a lot of darkness, a lot of dark attitudes. There's race and classism, so
there's sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
We call ourselves
it's not glorified either. I mean, it's stuff that as players that we have to deal with these things, which is
The reason why we play this is because we're old G's. We're old gamers.
Oh, yeah.
Old gamers.
Tom's the old.
Huh? You're the oldest.
Never mind.
Yeah, but I think
And
you've been playing the longest. Haven't
Oh, I've been playing. Well, I've probably been playing the longest. Yeah, I guess.
we was on radio, man. They didn't need to know.
Oh,
Anyways.
we on radio. What year is this?
You just showed
Oh, no. I've been
1920
exposed.
call. They want their radio show back.
Radio. The radio show.
We all know who the oldest is now.
Damn it.
Where'd I put my cellular phone at?
It's in the trunk. Oh man.
So, let's see. Oh, okay. Let's talk about the leadership discussion.
Oh, yeah.
That was my favorite part.
That was
we just recorded our episode 24 recap, and I picked that as my favorite. And I want
to. Did Throver bring that up? The leadership part. How did that start?
Well, it led into we were bitching about Makar not listening. And then I think, Throven said, well, who's the leader kind of thing. And said, well, you always, or looked at Pip and said, why do you always agree?
Oh, yeah. Why do you always agree with, that was the part. Why do you always agree with Nassau and when we're sometimes say the same stuff?
Well, because Brock's gone.
Yeah.
Before, right? Before it was Brock vying for leadership against Nassau. Brock's dead.
Yeah, but now it just seems like Pip picks on the humans. But if it was our idea of slashing the dwarves, we've been bitched at and been talking to. But since it was Nassau's, nothing happened. That's what we were.
But you probably would have been bitched at by Nassau at one time.
Yeah. Well, I understand, but Pip definitely takes
Nassau's side.
But in
he's
saying
a
that,
scary son of a bitch. What do you want?
What? Pip is a scary son of a bitch.
No, Nassau's a scary son of a bitch.
Okay, listen. Pip points at a person, they die. I just don't know which one's scary. That seems kind of scary to me.
Depends on how
you're pretty scary. You're pretty scary. You point at a guy and they die. That's it. I don't care how much damage.
For that spell, I always picture you like making a strangling motion and like a really dramatic face, like you're like actually like got a hold of it, like. Now picture a little crazy gnome all dressed in black and red, making that little face with his hands around a ghost neck. That's what I picture.
Yeah, I am now.
I'm just saying. You can say he's scary, but I've seen what you did, man. I mean, yeah,
but Pip doesn't want.
Pip doesn't want to lead, is what it is.
He doesn't want to seem scary either. He wants to kind of sneak up on you with his.
But I think it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, we all know Nassau is a great fighter, but we're all grown up, especially us being humans, of saying, you get to that point where you realize that. You let your dad think stuff out of respect, like, whatever, Dad. I ain't gonna argue with that. That's what I think for us humans. That's what coming with Nassau.
I ain't saying shit in case my dad ever.
I mean,
Okay. All right.
I invited my parents to
Okay. Well,
I never did that. I don't know.
Someone will find out. Some of us, okay, well, fine. I'm just saying that's what it's becoming like. I know you guys haven't experienced this, but that's what came out from last time. Because now he's sort of getting off the hook, and he's doing stuff that he's not normally. It's like, are you really the leader, or are you just becoming this?
He is changing, man.
Yeah,
this is the first time he snapped at Pip. Pip was taken aback, like, holy shit, like.
And it's not even like metagame to say. You know why.
Yeah. We know why. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. He's even. I mean, he said it. Throven has looked over the sword. Throven's known about so.
I mean, he's getting interesting, but I'm just saying it's not. No, it's like leadership question coming because we're getting to that. We're all their own right that, yeah, we're the tribe of Alpin, but either one of us now can start to go into the path of saying like, be leader in their own rights among a group of people. So that's the reason why you go like, and that's the reason why, and some people have fathers. The reason why they get their ways is because if they don't, they just bitch a lot. So you just let them have their way and to avoid the bitching. Not saying that you guys ever experienced that before.
I'm not saying it.
Man, okay. So anyway, Pip's thought on the whole leadership thing is it's funny in a way because you're a leader of what? Like we all gonna do whatever we're gonna do.
Yeah.
There's been one time where it was a big, almost, and that's air quotes, a big decision to make, where like there was definite consternation, and that was go left or go right in that big cavern, like really early in the game.
In a grand scheme of things, it meant nothing.
Yeah.
Because
so
there's only one way to go.
Yeah. But
so as far as leadership goes, now I'm really liking the new, but I'm a little scared of it. And I'm wondering, and I'm going to start doing this. I hope our party and our group doesn't metagame or anything, but I do want to let Jim know as well that I want to start paying attention to that sword and where it is when we sleep and rest and stuff. I want to know because if it needs to get got rid of, I need, Pip's going to start paying attention to like how do we need to get.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, why? Because what are you scared about the sword? Why is Pip scared of the sword now?
I won't be enslaved.
You're not gonna be enslaved.
So like right now he's the leader, but he's mentioned.
You mentioned what?
Yeah, I think Mike's breaking up a little there.
Yeah, Mike.
Oh, I'm here. No, I'm sorry, but I think that Makar had mentioned that, or he had mentioned that. God,
it's probably having Kit.
Nassau. Yeah, Nassau had mentioned already that Makar was okay. Pip's assuming that it was from like the things that we did with Brock, where we just kind of play down, okay, Brock, you take charge. We're dealing. But Nassau is so kind of unhinged and acting so weird. Pip's a little afraid that he may start thinking that he's actually the boss.
Okay, so.
Oh man, breaking news. I don't know if you guys heard, but there's some breaking news that I have to put out there. The actor who played Chewbacca died today.
Oh, he did.
Oh, really?
Oh man.
Peter Mayhew, 74 years old, the original Chewbacca.
He played him in the other series, yeah. Did he play in the?
He died in his North Texas home.
He died an hour ago, a couple hours.
That stinks.
Yeah.
It does.
Right.
Nobody likes Ewoks, but everybody loves Chewbacca.
Oh yeah. I think the Ewoks are supposed to have been.
Wookiees, yes. Ewoks,
not so much.
Well, I mean, I love the Ewoks, so I don't want anybody.
I named my dog Wicket, so
it's just Tommie.
No, I don't.
And if you want to learn more about Tommie's distaste for Ewoks, we did have a special. You can find it on Podbean. It is called Ewoks something.
Rage.
Ewok Rage, yeah.
Ewok Rage.
Listen to it, yeah.
Tiny ravenous bears.
Yes, that's the one. So you can listen to that. It's good, kind of just.
Also on Facebook, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on Facebook. You should put that one on Weed too.
That one. I was thinking about putting it. In fact, but I was wanting to go for a more weed centric thing for our debut on YouTube. But that one's a good one.
So
this one a good one, but it's a little bit long for that.
Yeah. So I mean, so the whole leadership thing, yeah. I mean, it felt like it was wise to bring up that we're our own leaders now, Because to me, I feel like we're more of a family instead of like a pack that he wants. Like I know he has this ranking order and file and what he views himself in that barbaric way, but I view, like as a family, like a family unit, like like brother, your brother or whatever else we look to you. But it's just like, is it Biff? No, it's not Biff. Who wasn't in Weird Science?
Chet.
Chet. You were on that one, weren't you? It's like Chet.
Oh yeah. I was waiting for you to see it.
Yeah.
You said Weird Science. I knew the brother.
Yeah.
But
The
yeah,
pack.
but I mean, Pip's like, well, what's the damn difference? I mean, we're not family. We're good friends.
We're not family. What do you mean we're not family? We know each other for I don't know how many cycles.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, yeah, okay, we're family. Okay, it's semantics, man. Come on,
Yeah,
Why you got to
family.
label everything, Tom?
Why
you got to label everything?
So we're family.
Why you got to
or
put
long-term
rules to
friends?
things, Tom? I'm
Huh?
freedom, man. I'm chaos. I don't put labels on things, man. Why you got to be like that?
Even chaos has a mother. I mean, what's wrong with you?
I'm just kidding. Like, why you got to label me, man?
I know
But
we got
yeah,
labeled. I know. I got you.
But I'm agreeing with Nassau, because like he again earlier that session he snapped at me a little bit, not necessarily snapped at me because he asked and I was like, man, they'll handle it because in that you guys went back, goddamn humans, they're on their own. They will handle it. They will talk it down. I was hoping Throven would get in there and he'll Helgar, say, yeah, Nassau and Pips after that dark elf, we ain't gonna let him get away. We're still, he must have followed us. I had the faith that they would be able to pull something off with them. And that's why I told Nassau, I was like, man, let's let them do their thing. Let's go on. And he's like, no, we're going back.
So well, the thing is, if you think about that whole thing, it had nothing to do about us. It had to do everything about them again striking his pet.
Yeah, for him,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Like he probably thought about it and says, "Oh, they defy me, and I gotta go back and kill." I mean, which does show. I mean, to tell you the truth, I mean, we can bleep this out, right? The sword makes it feel like he's playing lawful evil now. I'm just saying, it's like, okay, it's getting more Vader-esque for me now. That's what I'm enjoying. Like, oh, here we go. This is good. Like, I told you that was my pet, Gomez. You struck my pet, you die.
And Pip's all down for it though, because
of course you are.
This may be a way to, with the death of Helgar and Mulbin, we'll be able to obfuscate Brock's demise.
You can go ahead and come in this Brock or bring someone as a Brock or what you want to, like we say, yeah.
So yeah, because I wasn't, I haven't articulated that to Nassau, and we didn't talk about that till afterwards. On the march, and it was shortly after the discussion of leadership where I kind of put out his kind of playbook of what he would like to see happen, and everybody hopefully agrees. But again, everybody's vote was mute. I just want Nassau to agree.
Just want Nassau.
So and again, and then okay, yeah, he's the leader. This is his idea. This is his shit. If it goes bad, don't look at me. You're the boss. I'm just,
I understand that. I got you. That's a witty way of doing it.
I forget what I was saying.
Not for 2 humans.
Oh, not worrying about the Mulbin and the Helgar's death. That was unfortunate. But
I mean, yeah, at first I was worried about, but when it was some enlightenment, it's like, yeah, I guess. I mean, one of the dwarves.
I was hoping we'd have more time to get rid of the bodies, maybe. Cover it up a little bit. But, I mean, there was so much ruckus, and it is a gatehouse. We're on the edge of town. This is like the first guard post kind of thing. So they're kind of paying attention.
Yeah. Guess we can't go through here for a while. Oh, but one day we'll come back through here. That would probably be forced to come.
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk about the Bugbear fight.
Okay.
Talk about the Bugbear fight.
Because I'm just trying to. I just want to get to the bugbear fight. This is something unexpected about the bugbears. It's exciting, but for them to have, this type of organization, what happened? We didn't really see this. There's something new. Was this something always here, or was this something new? That was the thing that
and
we sort of missed.
I think it's new, and the reason I think it, and what I'm extrapolating from it is Pip, is that it makes something's going on with the bugbears. Something is going on in the Wilder Dark between Stone, Stonehold, Stone,
Hammerhold.
whatever, Hammerhold. I keep on wanting to say Stone for some reason. I want to say Stonehelm for some reason. I don't know what that's even from.
That's a different place.
Hammerhold. Something's going on in the Wilderdark between Hammerhold and Volca Minar because they're not getting information back and forth. So is it these bugbears are getting more organized, or are the bugbears being organized by something? Because we've already talked about doing this. So
yeah. We've already talked about it.
Jumped the.
Yeah, but I mean, but that the one bugbear that sort of looked different than the other ones, we assume is a bugbear. I guess it sort of like had bugbear features, right, Jim? The one barking orders.
Yeah, he was definitely a bugbear. He was just a little bigger, a little more, I don't know, stacked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean,
Better equipped as well.
Better equipped.
Yeah, was this always here? Did they come from someplace? Okay, did they come from someplace else in the Wilderdark, and they're coming to see this?
What are you asking, Tom?
Well, I'm asking, like, did they suddenly appear overnight? Like, did someone say, like, oh, touch, now you're a bugbear leader, and he grows? Or were they in part of the Wilderdark that somehow they come in and you have, like, leadership now? And this is like, I mean, there's more of a bugbear society than we thought.
Well, I think it'll be a mystery to solve.
A mystery to solve.
Because that's looking like something. It's definitely something that we didn't see yet, and we saw quite a few bugbears. I mean, that was our meat and potatoes fighting in the beginning.
No pun intended. Now.
Oh yeah.
It was your meat this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Didn't have any potatoes.
I still think what we should do, we should tell people, we should give people money for every bugbear they kill.
Buying cheeks.
Well, we probably can. I mean, the cheeks, the buttocks, whatever, and price on top of it. Why the buttocks?
Ribs.
A lot of meat there, easy to have.
Yeah, it's a lot of meat in the buttocks. What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
I'm a fat ass. Mine is just.
Wow. A lion won't care.
True enough.
This is good. Shark.
Okay, well, let's talk about that whole thing. I enjoyed that as well. That was almost my second pick for favorite moment, was when Throven threw the bugbear cheeks into the. It was like, are you kidding me? Like, what? See, okay. Don't do childish things and you won't be treated like a kind of thing that Pip's thinking. Like, are you joking? Like, you knew this was going to happen. Why would you even do that? Like, we have a tiefling. He can see in the dark.
Yeah, but as a human, you forget about that.
What you've done is you've made them dirty now. Like, you're going to eat it and I was just waiting for you to refuse to cook it. I wanted to see how it would play out. If you're just like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore. Because then Vrask, I would voted for Vrask to cook it. We would choke it down, and then it would have been like, well, if you'd have just done it, at least it would have tasted good.
Yeah. All you had to do is type /W the Grand Tormentor. Hey, I'm gonna fuck it up.
No. I have a reputation, man. I don't know why you don't understand this. You have pride in your cooking. If I'm gonna cook it, I better do it right.
That's the only time he's not chaotic.
Yeah,
it's a serious business, right?
It's serious, man. Food is serious, man.
Yeah, it's great though, because like Pip, And even like me playing and we're waiting for this to get cooked, and I can just see Pip like just kind of wringing his hands a little bit, like, man, okay, we're gonna do this. Man, this smells better than it should. You know,
Yeah, I know. I
what-
did no taste. Yeah, throw it in the taste like, woo, that tastes good. We're in trouble, guys.
yeah, it's like, man, this is what or what's it's totally taboo, kind of thing, but it's kind of like Pip's all into it, man. I'm like,
You know,
I am.
it's almost like with me rolling every time I'm cooking. I can take 10, Jim, but I just want the randomness of like let it go. So if I'm gonna cook bear cheeks, let it go. I mean,
Yeah. Oh
if
yeah.
I roll to one,
Let
then
the
it was,
dice tell that
yeah,
story.
but one to tell me.
And
Yeah.
I think we talked about it before. Um, and again, man, I'm gonna get Pip centric because this all is hilarious, man. Like Vrask, like just kind of offhandedly said it, and Nassau picked it up, and it's just fucking awesome, and it's delicious now. So I mean, yeah,
It's delicious now, and cooking, and now my cooking that actually has use. It was my cooking that was okay for this to happen. Yeah,
it was meant to be, man.
it was meant to be.
It was just a
I can tell you,
perfect
this is the
thing.
this is really the first game I played in when we start eating at monsters and possible cannibalism. I can tell you that much.
Really, really, I thought this would.
I,
I was
well,
afraid was going to be cliche.
besides vampire, I've never really played anyone like start eating monsters and stuff. I just never really. But that's a hilarious anime. I can think about that. We're the Dark Chef. They go out and fight monsters.
Man, they got something like that. It's like Battle Chef.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot what it's called. Yeah,
Battle Chef Brigade. I got it in a bundle on Steam, and it's pretty fun. It's cooking and kill what you cook, or fight your food.
Fight your food. Yeah, friend or food. That's when that's what that was Vraz.
Yeah.
That was the fungal people. See that I think that started everything. That fungal thing. The interaction with the babies was like our downfall. That was
it was.
Yeah. And then when Vraz said, friend or food, it was after that because then Vraz talked about, you eat what you kill, and then that was all.
It was the bear, and then it went straight into the delicious babies. It's like, oh my gosh!
I thought it was the babies.
This is
I'm pretty sure the babies were first.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the babies.
That's why they were angry with you.
That was the opening.
Yeah, that was the opening battle.
Was before the first bear fight that we had?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not arguing.
Yeah, that was before that.
Okay, well then that was the lead into
because we did that and we ate the babies and we said they were good, and then that was the whole joke when when Matt actually said the whole thing, and then the friend or foe. Friend or food, and then with the bear was the next one we said when he killed.
All right, yeah, I dig it. I remember.
Let this be known that the Alpin tribe will eat. God damn it! Like no one else is here but us.
Don't cross us, lest ye be eaten. Yeah, but are we becoming the monsters now?
Hey, I wonder how. Oh my God! That may work pretty good because dwarves they like to make statues out of their dead, right? Like the turn of stone. So if you eat them and desecrate them that way, they ain't gonna like it. That's even better, don't you think so? That's cool.
That's cool, he says.
That's cool. I mean, in the grand scheme of thing, in that part, that gets kind of
that is heresy on the highest level.
That probably is. Yeah, they find out if they eat it, we eat people. That probably ain't gonna be too bad. And then they find out if we eat stuff, they go ask us what happened to. You can't let them find out what happened to Brock because they find out we eat people. They ain't gonna believe any of us.
We know you eat people. You've been out in the desolated wilderness. Brock's missing. Yeah.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure you can pull it off. Pretend.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
I'm just saying Brock is back. Whatever else. A bracket
Because
somewhere else.
you make plans and then they all fall apart, man. You make plans just for the hell of it because it's all different. Like
Okay, listen,
every,
listen. What usually happens, not so much this character, but past characters, I probably have like 4 to 6 set of plans going, because one of them may work. It all depends. You just have to have different stuff going on, Mike. Like,
I got.
you got what?
Excuse me. I do that for my real life. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to do that for a game.
Well, I'm telling you one thing. It makes the game a lot more interesting. You gotta have that going on. But I like bringing that surrealism in there. That's what I like about the whole. You bring fire. Like you just have these things, and there's small stuff that triggers, and sometimes it just seems like I know from us talking and doing like the recaps and after dust now, and how Jim has the game going. Man, I mean, it just he throws up so many. He's like the Magic Johnson gaming game master. He assists us so much, like he just knows us because we're talking about it, and it's so cool.
Well, it's a cool story,
Oh yeah, it's a good story.
And I mean that's the thing. I mean, we all get our parts to play in this crazy cool story that has it's not already written. Is the cool part. It's not linear. I mean, we have the teleport thing. I think illustrates that. Magnitudinous. I don't know. I just make up words. It illustrates it in a big way. Okay, I try to sound smart, man. Like put words together that don't blow. Anyways,
magnitude. I go with that one.
All right. Well, it illustrates the point.
Okay. Well, you should write down the words you said and post those on our Facebook page.
Lexicon. Yes.
Yeah. The lexicon, and those will become magnitudinous. Would be a D&D for 20 word. Jim won't like it.
Okay. But anyways, it just goes to illustrate that point I was trying to make before, which was Tom.
What?
Well, the point I was making.
What point were you making?
About you wasn't Pip? Listening.
About Pip? You just forgot, right? You talked yourself.
The magnitudinous point that I was trying to make.
Okay, I remember. Hush.
You know what it is?
The cool story. The cool story. The potions and the teleport just go to show that it's not a linear thing. It doesn't, or at least hell, it could be. But it doesn't feel like it, and it's wonderful. It's a story unfolding, and we are all playing our parts in it. It's a great and wonderful thing. I want to thank you both. Actually, I enjoy role playing, or everybody. The whole crew.
Just thank us both. It's okay.
But
yeah, just.
But I mean, it's so
see
fun.
What it's like when you try to quit in the future. Now that you're in, you can never get out.
Yeah. I agree. And I'm cool with it, man. I'm down, man. I'm hooked.
I'm cool with it.
Well,
I mean, I played before, and then I had the Jacob was born, and I took my 21-year break or 20-year break, and then I'm so happy to be back into playing and getting to play, and I love playing. I love playing role playing games in general.
You love playing role playing games? Oh well, yeah, I agree with you.
Not me, man. I hate it. This is.
What was that? Oh, magnitude.
Stupid.
Magnitude.
Playing role playing games is for nerds.
For nerds, geeks.
I know what you guys are talking about.
I enjoy playing with you guys. I enjoy playing with everyone. I think everyone in our group is solid. It makes it enjoyable. I feel like most of the people in our group aren't just like you show up for Sundays and play. It feels like everyone's, have given thought throughout the week, thinking about it, what's going to happen next, what they're going to do. So it makes it a lot more enjoyable.
Very cool story. I'm enjoying it.
You can go off and do whatever and let everyone play their character. The weight's not on you to, hold up stuff. You just let it go. You have all these other people that's great at role playing. Because there are some groups in the past that when you're trying to hold up some of the stuff. You're trying, but I don't have to try. You don't have to try this hard with this group. And plus, we talk about it a lot throughout the week.
Yeah, I think that's another thing. I mean, we're excited about it. I'm looking forward to uh, any future game and the people that I get to play with, and hoping that they get as excited. Because I mean, we have taken the recap. We started doing the recap, and this is just kind of like self pat on the back a little bit. But man, we've done like what was this 24 weeks, we get together and record a recap, and that started just as utilitarian because we wanted to get in the game and we wanted to play. So hey, let's go ahead and get together on another day, recap everything, our players can listen to it, so when you come Sunday, hey, like, well, I was going to say 10 minutes, but the early recaps were a little longer. So like, and 2 hours before the game, if you can listen to that recap, and then when it's time to play, we're ready. We're ready to go. So start off utilitarian. I've had a ball doing them. I currently live for the recaps and the after dust. So
Oh yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I'm with you. I get to talk to someone else excited from other people excited about role playing just as much as I am, and we know Jim's out there listening to it. A couple other people. And, for me, I don't really care. I like just getting on here talking to you guys about it. If people listen to it, they listen to it. If not, I don't care. But it shows us how great, how fun of a time that we do have playing in the gym.
But then you want to spread that love and that fun, like, man, like, we're non-judgmental for the most. Like, come join us, come get involved, come to our Discord. I'm opening up Discord now, and I'll do it weekly. If you're listening to this now and you're available on Thursday nights between 8 and 9 and 10 between, you can join our Discord. I'll make sure if you're on our Facebook page again, you can look for D&D 420 Guild for our page, and also it's just D&D 420 for our group. I usually post the Discord information on Thursday mornings, and you can join it. We got a text channel. You can come and listen to us in Discord. You can also go to Twitch. I haven't mentioned Twitch before. We're live on Twitch currently. That's what we're broadcasting from. You can also do chat. I monitor them, and I'm just waiting for somebody to show up and ask us questions and stuff. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
All right. Well,
what the fuck is wrong with you assholes?
Yeah. That's cool, man. Like, get on here and whatever. And you're playing D&D.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, man.
Oh man.
What?
Oh wait, we're recording.
Yeah.
All right. Well. Okay. All right. So I'm going. On that note, this after dust. So is that correct, Mike? I think we're finished, right?
Yeah.
We also
I think we're done.
It's cool. I think it's a good time to let people know we got some new shows coming out. We just finished up my first season of DMing advice, or next level GMing, and so now we're getting ready to move into a new show. And I know that Tommie, you have a new show that's hitting the scene now too. So like, be on the lookout, not just for this show to continue and for a new season of Next Level GMing, but also look for the new stuff because it's coming. It's going to be out very soon.
Yeah, it's in the pipeline.
Some of that stuff is going to be the type of thing where you, the listeners, can get involved on the show. So not just listening and not just commenting between shows either. You can actually come on the show with us. So that's something exciting to look forward to, I think. Worth noting.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. My name is Tommie. I play Throvin.
I'm Mike, and I play Raspberry.
I'm Jimmy, and I'm the Grand Tormentor.
And check us out next Thursday at 9 p.m.